Hi everyone, and welcome to my review of the brand new buddy comedy slash drama, maybe, starring Robert Redford, classic, and Nick Nolte, who talks back of this. Great actor, but he is just getting really old, and sometimes you just can't understand what he's saying. So they play, well, let's say what the movie is called first, Chad. The movie is called A Walk in the Woods, and Robert Redford plays a man who is a very successful writer. He's kind of settled down with his wife, who's played by Emma Thompson. They have a family, but he's traveled the world, but not really traveled the United States. I should note that this movie is based on a book and also inspired by historical events, as it said. So it's based on a real person who really wrote stories and kind of went on this journey through the Appalachian Trail. How did he get there? Well, he was kind of tired of his life. Not really tired of his life situation, but just a little tired of the celebration, I guess, of his life. In the sense that celebrating his book and all the stuff that he's done. And he's inspired one day after going to a funeral of a close friend or a close associate that he needs to get out and go on a trail. So he gets, or actually he tries to get some of his friends to go on this trail with him because his wife wants him to go. She does not want him to go alone. That's what I'm trying to say. And so things happen, and he's paired up with Nick Nolte's character, who was at one time someone who traveled with him through his journeys through the world and all that stuff. And so they go together and pack up, go camping and hiking and hit the trail together. They're an odd couple. I don't know how true this is. Of course, it is inspired or based on the book and stuff like that. How was the movie? Well, I will tell you, before I saw the film months ago when I saw the trailer to this movie, and I love these actors. I love Nick Nolte. I love that I really can't understand what he's saying half the time. Though in this film, I would say 90% of the time, I understood what he was talking about. So with this film, they just have some amazing chemistry. And I was surprised how much I really enjoyed this film. Because when I saw the trailer months ago, I was quite like, is this really a movie? This can't, I mean, Robert Redford and Nick Nolte in a movie together, they're camping, it's bumbling, looks like a bumbling a bumbling drama, bumbling comedy, buddy comedy, try and talk, Chad. That's all it really looked at. It was a really bad trailer, and I was not inspired to see this film, but I was curious. I was really extremely wondrous about this movie. I just had to see it. And I walked away going, wow, what a nice surprise this film was. Everybody is really pleasant in this film and enjoyable. The chemistry between Robert Redford and Nick Nolte are the reasons why we love these guys, especially Nick Nolte. I just always loved him as an actor. He's getting so old and crotchety, and I think it really works for his character. And Robert Redford is Robert Redford in this movie, and he's great. I like him. Emma Thompson's sweet as Robert Redford's wife in the movie. There's some nice moments between them. Beautiful scenery, probably shot on location in the Appalachian Trail. I really would love to believe. There's some moments in the film where I thought it was going to go in some crazy movie cliche directions, and it surprised me when it didn't go in the routes that I thought it was. I was really happy about that. I don't know if it was really part of the book or part of what really truly happened, but I liked that when there were some moments that were movie moments that was like, oh, I'm glad they didn't go on this route. I'm really glad that they strayed away from that cliche. There's probably some moments in the film where it is a movie moment. There probably are cliches that they were there. I maybe just didn't notice them that well because I was so enthralled in the film and enjoyed the experience of watching it and the journey that these two great actors, of course, won an Oscar for Best Director, Robert Redford, and I think Nick Nolte's been nominated multiple times. They're just so great in this film. walked in this movie not expecting much, probably expecting something that was just like, why is this happening in front of me? And I walked away. I laughed a lot. I almost cried a few times. I enjoyed the experience. This is a really fun buddy comedy slash drama. There are some really nice drama moments as we get the character development in the film, but it's a really nice reminder of why we like these actors and why they're still working in this business, even though they're getting really old, and that shouldn't stop them. The whole movie's about, you know, not letting age or getting old stop you from fulfilling any kind of dream or hope or thing that you want to do in your life. So it inspired me because I was a scout, an Eagle Scout. I was an Eagle Scout, I am an Eagle Scout, and I had experiences thanks to my father and the scouting program to go on hikes. And I went to Mount Whitney, which was, I think, a little more than 50 miles. These guys go for thousands of miles, and they're in their 70s or whatever happened in the real true story. But I just was reminded of the time when I was young, and I'm still young, but I don't know if I'd want to go hiking. Even though this movie inspires me to do that, it does want to inspire you to, like, go for a hike. Go for a hike. Go camping. It's been a few years since I went camping, but it did remind me of, like, when I went scouting and climbed Mount Whitney back in the early 90s, and just enjoyed those moments with nature. I think this movie definitely does inspire me to do more of that. Get out of my car. I am in my car. Get out of my house. Get out of my comfort zone and enjoy God's country. I really enjoyed this film. It was a nice surprise for the fall season. I love going to the theater and not expecting much and getting something very, very nice and very, very moving and very fun and entertaining. And for that, I am going to give A Walk in the Woods. I'm going to give the film 3.5 stars out of 4. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.